What is up, Cox?
Good afternoon. How are you doing, buddy?
Oh, good. I just got your notification. You went live. I told Solano I was going to jump over here, and he's wrapping up, and
excellent.
He's wrapping up now. So,
welcome, Lewis, the first one to join.
What's up, Lewis? What's up?
So, how you been doing this raid boss?
Yeah, I haven't been I was going to refresh my gems, but I don't remember ever costing this much. It's 800 gems for 4.
Yeah, I know.
I ain't doing that. I was like, whoa! I ain't doing that. I'll just wait till they refresh. I thought it was just me. I thought that was a lot.
It is a lot, to be fair.
Too much lot.
Welcome above and below.
So yeah, I've been using, hey AB, what's up, my dude? I've been using, the Bava, and it takes about 20 seconds, and I get max damage each and every single time.
Yeah. That's what I've been doing. But I've just saved some stones, because you can only do 4 battles.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, on the stream, so I've got some portal stones, so I can do some VP and a couple of raid bosses and just having a chat with the community, basically.
Yeah, I wish that we could get, besides buying them, I wish we could, battle to get them or something like that, because I'll be honest with you, 800 gems is too much for 4 stones just to hit a raid boss. I won't pay that.
No, I'm not paying that. Welcome 454.
Yeah, he had AB's awesome. He has, I think, 5 accounts.
Really?
Yeah, I think he has 5 accounts, if I'm not mistaken.
Thank you very much for subbing and joining the stream. Yeah, we'll have a talk about this raid boss and have some ideas of how they can improve it. But we'll wait for Zalon and the lads and everybody else to come over.
There he is again. Hot Cheetos. Yeah, I remember that one.
Was that another one of his accounts?
Yeah, that's another one of AB's accounts.
Wow.
Yeah, he's got, I'm going to say, 5 or 4. I'm about 100% positive, but...
Oh, okay. Well, let's do...
There's a couple.
Let's see how many of these special stones I got. Oh, I'm full. Oh, I need to do one soon. But let's just hit a couple of VP lands while we're waiting for everybody else.
Yeah.
So how come you're not?
I didn't know. I should have contacted you first, I guess, but I didn't know when you was going to go live or anything. I was like, well, you order some groceries and blah blah. I think before Zalon even went live, they delivered them.
Welcome.
That's how quick they were.
Oh, blimey. Welcome, Prometeo.
Yeah. It was quick. What's up, Pro? Thanks, AB. I know Talks definitely appreciates you.
Oh yeah, definitely appreciate any subscriptions I can get. It always helps the channel.
Always helps my channel is making women.
Jim, come on.
Too early for that?
It's still lunchtime for you guys.
It's 3 o'clock here. I'm good.
Okay.
Actually, what I'm thinking about, let me go ahead and I'll post your...
But anybody's welcome to join Discord if you can post the Discord room for me as well, please.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and post
Yeah.
real quick here.
But I'm just getting some VP waiting for some others to join because Zalon's still alive at the moment. Cool, thank you. But this solo Titan's mad. He just goes in and wrecks everything.
Yeah, it's still on a raid with him. I mean, you don't have to worry about anything.
No.
Hey, I can't stay, but I just wanted to say, good luck, Chance.
Thank you, buddy. Get these maidens out of that melee. I tell you what, these maidens are quite tough even in melee, to be fair.
Yeah, they are, to be honest with you.
They got some nice resists, or which I don't think they've got any resists, or a big health pool. Because they take a beating. Yeah, Zalon's finished. So we'll see if anybody else comes over.
Very nice.
So what do we all think of this raid, boss, then? I think that they could improve it slightly by letting us get some more stones, maybe, or have.
I mean, I like. Yeah, I agree 100%. There needs to be another way to get stones or make them sooner or something. But I do like the idea that it starts off kind of easy and then it gets harder and harder as you go up.
Okay.
I think that the early levels especially are more for the, you know, I don't want to say weaker, but
newer players.
Newer players?
Yeah.
That's a better way. The newer players, so that they can get the damage in and they can share the rewards and help the team out. And then you got the end gamers, the 24, 25 that definitely put in the work and the damage on the later tiers when it gets tougher to take down.
Okay. But if we could grind three battle drops and stones like Conquest, they would need to change the damage requirements, I think, because otherwise you'd be finished this in a couple of hours if everybody could go out raiding for stones.
But to be honest, I don't think anybody would have a problem with that. If you could grind stones out by grinding and hitting lands, or if they did like they did Conquest, but that's what makes Conquest special. So I don't think they're going to do it any other time. The three battle drops.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind them increasing the damage and stuff because you'll be able to raid more to get the stones to be able to hit the raid boss.
Okay. So what if they put more? What if they let us, or give us 5 Titans to kill, or give us more? So instead of just killing the Titan like I am now, in like 3 or 4 shots with a solo Titan, if we had to kill all the troops and a few Titans and made it a bit more of a challenge.
That'd be fine with me.
But,
I don't think it should start off that way. I still think it should start off easier for lower level players. That way they get the damage. But I wouldn't have a problem personally with them making it tougher or putting more Titans out there or whatever. Make it more of a challenge.
yeah.
I mean, look at right now. It's a 20-second raid to kill Solzar, and I'm on auto. I'm not controlling it. I'm just auto battle. That's all. I pressed auto earlier, went and got a cup of coffee, and came back. Before I even came back, I had one.
Okay. or even not triple battle drops, even just stones, but make us work a bit more for the stones, but then make it a little bit harder in the damage for the plinths.
Right.
So it gives you something more to do.
Right, because I'll be honest with you, I mean, you feel the same way, and I'm quite sure there's a lot of people in the community feel the same way, a lot of people in the chat. I think 800 gems for 4 stones to hit this again I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's 200 gems a stone.
Oh yeah.
That's ridiculous. I think that's way too much. So I won't be refreshing. I mean, again, I can have some max damage anyway, so I mean, I'll just do all the refreshing. When they refresh and hit them, and I'll get my, what is it, 200,000 or 400,000 or whatever.
I thought it was 500,000 minimum.
I don't know what it is.
I'm joking. What does everybody else think? How do we think we should be able, if we could change it for the better? How do you think that we should? Because otherwise you got to wait 2 hours for one attack, and that's mad.
You know what? Go through. I really didn't look at them.
Look at
Go
what?
through the reward slider to see what's.
The problem is, because we're on plinth 4, you can't really see a lot at the beginning. I could have a look at plinth 4 and plinth 5, but
yeah, we could at least look at that. I mean, maybe even increasing some better rewards or something. I don't, increase the damage amount required, increase the rewards.
Somebody said, "What is this Optimus voice?" His name is BMT, Mr. Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime.
Optimus voice. Autobots, engage.
Yeah, it actually sounds pretty good.
Does it?
Yeah.
There you go, Jim. That's your new YouTube handle.
I got more names and more handles given to me by more people. Gary, I don't want to hear from you. I jumped on it, you had to leave. I mean, if I would have known that, I would have just stayed off as a long stream. You made me feel kind of bad there. It hurt my heart.
Oh, get over it, Jim. You're a grown man. Get over it.
You see how I get treated by talks?
No, I just say how it is.
Damn British people have no heart.
So, what do you think, Zalon? Did you hear our conversation about how we would like this changed?
Yeah, I heard some of it. Yeah.
And what would your opinion be? How could they make it better?
Well, if they did allow us to be able to acquire the raid stones in a different way, such as being able to get them from battle, that it would be helpful. But at the same time, like how you were saying, it would make it so you can complete the event a lot quicker. So then maybe they would change the amount of how much each level would be to complete it. So
yeah,
certain things might change like that, because as much as we would say, oh, it'd be great to be able to grind for stone, it also, they will make other changes. They've done that before.
Yeah, and we haven't got a problem with that, but it keeps us on game and keeps us being able to achieve something rather than rather than
just waiting or spending gems, which most people will always wait instead of spending gems.
Yeah, or do four.
Most people.
Well, did they raise the jump price? Zalon? 800 seems like
it was always 800 in the past.
Was it?
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just seems expensive.
It is.
It's always been the same price. But it is. I think it is good as a reward track. The stuff that they give away in there is quite nice. You get all these boost relics. You know what I mean?
It is, and you can do it without spending any gems. You just have to be active.
Yeah.
That's all required.
Oh yeah, you can definitely do. I just think a little tweak or improvement, like me and Fox was talking about. Maybe lowering the time on the stones, or making it the requirement is more damage, making it a little longer, and that they'd be able to put some more rewards in that slide, in that trust force too.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't have a problem with.
Because when it first came out, when I seen the picture of it, I thought, "Oh, we're going to fight 5 Titans and all their troops,"
Right.
which I thought would be quite nice. Do you know what I mean? Have a real tough battle.
Right.
But instead, all we got to do is kill 1 Titan. We don't even have to kill the troops.
Yeah, no, I don't even worry about the troops. I just go for the Titan.
Because it doesn't make no difference to the damage.
No, those troops are there just to try to kill your troops, but yeah, no, I don't even worry about the troops.
Now, in some kinds of raid bosses that are in other games, they may make it so, like, for instance, in, like, World of Warcraft, there were things where you sometimes had to kill all the minions, like, all the other things that are around the raid boss, to be able to actually do any damage to the raid boss.
Yeah.
I think certain, like, different tweaks and changes to the battle, where you had to do stuff like that, then you could actually do damage to the raid boss.
Oh, so you're saying you have to kill all the troops before you can attack the raid boss?
It would make it more difficult, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I know we don't want to make it. I know players will be like, "What are you doing? Trying to make it more difficult." But I mean, I know the developers are probably like, "Well, this seems like we've obviously threw this out there and it's just too easy." But I just have noticed in other raid boss style events that people play in other games, where it's not just run in and attack, especially with these ring. They don't really have a crazy defense. Even when the Rangers aren't made for melee. As soon as you get these like crazy attack solo titans in there, they destroy them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're great for ranged attack. That's it.
Yeah, when I saw it said Salazar, I was like, you gotta be kidding me, Salazar? Really? Which I wouldn't mind, if they still kept it to where the lower levels, the newer and players and stuff could still hit for the damage, that would be all good. And then
that would be if they scaled it towards your castle. If they scaled it towards your castle, which means castle 25s that go in on Plinth 4 and 5 are facing a way more difficult enemy than lower castle going in on Plinth 4 and 5.
Just across the board. If they increase it by the tier, if they go 1 through 10, just 1, 2, 3, or 4, let's say, is not as strong, obviously, as 5, 6, 10. That way, the smaller castle players can get still damage at 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, they might not get as much damage at level 5 or level 6, but just scale it all at once. You don't have to scale to each individual castle.
Okay. I just didn't think they wanted to make a milestone rewards with 10 tier.
Oh, yeah. That could be too. That could be very possible.
I think they wanted to keep the tiers of rewards to like what they currently have. And I don't know. I just think there should be at least a little bit more of a scalability on difficulty when it comes down to the later plinths, because the earlier castles are having a way harder time and can't participate. Like if they can't get max damage, or even relatively close, they feel like they're not doing enough, and it's very difficult. And then of course course, the super high level players.
I think it's too easy. Yeah.
It's too easy. So to get more of a median, I believe it should be a bit more scaled past. Whereas even if they do it in 3 different tiers, and they did castle 0 to 12, and then 13 through 20 and 20 and 21 and above, it's fine. It's whatever. It would just make it so that you knew that at plinth 4 and plinth 5, which is really where everyone really sits at for most of the event, because even some of the lower castle alliance are still able to get through 3 on the first day and are sitting on 4 on the whole second. So that's pretty much where I see the whole raid bump.
Right. Okay. I see what you're saying now. I do like this one too. This one and Conquest are my favorites.
Yeah, I don't like the other one where you have to
assault.
assault.
I hate it.
That's because the battles last so long. Many players.
No, it's not even the battles last so long. It's that without question, there is a panther or a storm maiden that goes right through your troops and ends the battle each and every single time almost. I'm like, how did they get through those 700 troops I got sitting there?
Yeah, they just run straight through them, and the troops don't even see them.
No, they just run straight through like they're opening a door. I actually like the part of assault where you try to get the most damage and using the spells in conjunction with the troops and everything. Because I use Osiris mostly for assault, which that's pretty easy with Osiris. But I hate that one panther just wiggling right through, with that one storm maiden running through and he's giving you the finger.
Well, I'm going to see if I can take out these troops before I take out this Titan now.
Let me turn the stream on. What are you attacking?
Solzar. Raid boss.
Oh.
Come on, stay away from the Titan. I'm purposely staying away from this Titan now to see if I can get it. Get all the troops first.
Yeah, there's more troops. The troops keep spawning, though. I mean, even if you kill those, they're still going to spawn and there's still going to be more spook. I'll see they're coming out of the background now.
Oh, yeah. The Titan's nearly dead anyway, because the maidens are taking him out. The Titan hasn't even been anywhere near the Solzar yet, really. Come on, get up there.
There's that. Yeah, I can't see that meter up top. You got that banner.
I'm on 12-6, but all the maidens are dead, so I'm going to have to go in now. Because you're right, the troops just keep spawning and spawning and spawning now.
Yeah, they'll never stop.
And you don't get no more damage for hitting the troops, which is a shame.
Well, now that you say that, that's kind of interesting. That could be another aspect. Maybe get some damage for taking out troops, too.
Yeah, but then it'd be tactful because you'd kill all the troops to the last 20 seconds. And the last 20 seconds, then you could go in and kill the Titan to finish it before your time ran out.
There you go. Max damage.
Yep.
Everybody, don't forget to
So what's everybody else's opinion in chat? Do you reckon you're going to be finishing this week's Titan event, Jim?
I was planning on it, just like I told you before, because I don't have that 5-star. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. I got to go out of town now.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I got to leave tomorrow.
Ah, is that why you got Is that why you got today off then?
Yeah, kind of basically.
Having a rest day.
Having a rest and kind of packing, and I got to get everything ready, and I got to drive out tomorrow. So it's just going to depend on my time and stuff.
Who's got television on in the background?
Huh?
Is that why you got today off then?
I said, who's got... Jim, you got telephone in the back... TV in the background.
No, I don't have nothing on, bud. I'm sitting in the living room by
Oh, really?
myself. I don't have nothing on.
Okay. It might have been mine. I just went back into YouTube and it stopped it. But it's a shame. I really wanted a conquest this week, but that's on a personal thing because one, I'm on vacation, and I can't go nowhere. I was going to go to Spain this week, but I can't go.
Yeah, that sucks, bro. And yeah, it would have been nice to have a conquest while you have the time, because if they change it, it doesn't seem like we really have the time to hit conquest like we used to.
Yeah, because they put it on in the beginning of the week.
Yeah. So I'm going to see what happens with me in this. I mean, well, I don't. I'm naked.
Mm-hmm.
I could be naked. It's my own living room.
Hey?
I play Dawn of Titan naked all the time. Talk on live stream all the time. What's the deal?
I was wondering, what the heck are you talking to now?
The only thing that would stop me from completing it is time, and I mean, I'm quite sure I got all the relics and everything that's going to be in there, but I'll still grind and hit for, and I'll use whatever relics I get this current event on the event on the weekend, because there's 4 relics we get. The only thing I don't have the Dragon Slayer, but for a Guardian, I mean, it's good. I mean, if you want to use it, but it's not like that Sword and Shield. I don't know how to pronounce it. That Sword of Gold that you have on.
Yeah, that's a good one. That one.
Yeah,
that's the Norse Guardian.
Yeah, I mean, so I might just hit for a mid and see, where I'm at that, so I can at least get one of the team rewards. But with going out, I didn't know I was going out of town until late, so going out of town and stuff always messes with me with driving, and
Yeah.
I don't, get to a hotel and shower and eat, and then have to get back up in the morning and drive for another 12 or 13 hours.
Welcome, Extinction.
Hey, what's up, Extinction? Oh, man, sorry. Yeah, you do. You know it.
Oh, he definitely doesn't need that image.
All you're going to be thinking about now is Optimus Prime naked.
Oh.
Autobots.
Oh. So you're into these pinky blinders or whatever it is?
It's called Pinky Blinders.
And what's
It's not Pinky, it's Pinky. Did you say Pinky?
Yeah.
It's called Pinky.
Oh, Pinky blinders.
Yeah, and I kind of got hooked the first couple of episodes. I'm on season 4, episode 5 now. I've been fucking binge watching it off of Netflix.
Okay.
I kind of got hooked from the first couple episodes, but it gets better and better with each episode. But there's a huge storyline here involved with, it's kind of, some of the later episodes, if you haven't watched the earlier episodes, you're kind of like, well, who are they talking about there? But since I've watched it, I know who they're talking about.
Okay, yeah.
So, the later episodes involve going to America and getting involved with the mafia. So, it's just a good series. Can't believe I'm going to say this. Salon was right. That's a good.
Wow.
I know, right?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm on.
Yes, I gotta get off mute and go. Yes.
Well, I've just started series 2, Jim. So.
Well, I don't know how much you like it. I'm really enjoying it and liking it. I mean, like I said, I've been watching it. But it does get better. The carnage in some of these episodes is like, wow.
Yeah. And they're all bricks.
Yeah, there's a couple of them that I have a hard time understanding, and I'm like, I talk to British people all the time, and I can't understand what the hell they're saying.
That's because it's a Birmingham accent.
Yeah, like that. You just went to a whole other outfit there, buddy.
Huh?
You just went to a whole other outfit.
Yeah, you did, Tox. You went to a Birmingham accent, huh?
I did. That's because it's a famous one.
Creepy and kind of weird and kind of cool at the same time. But the Wandering Jew is what he calls himself, or what Tommy named him. But I can't understand some of his stuff when he starts talking, especially when he's talking fast.
Yeah, the slang is heavy.
Yeah, it's real heavy, but nice job, Salon. I'm glad I finally took your recommendation and stuff, because
I'm telling you, some of the best shows out there are not always just straight American. Peaky Blinders.
Now, how many? I didn't have even checked. How many?
Five seasons, and the show's not over.
Very nice.
Actually, let me go check on. Because of course, over the past few months, things have trickled in on who's back to work and who's not, and what the show's planning on doing and stuff like that. So.
Right. Yeah, I'm on season 4, episode 5, I think. So I'm almost caught up.
I'm on the one where he just got married.
Oh, okay.
Because he got.
Chef Basecott, I think, just dropped a video.
Ooh, maybe that's the blog one. Anybody checked the blog lately?
No, it's just a video. It's just him doing a speed run.
Yeah, he's just doing a speed right there. Oh, he's been working on his introduction to his videos with somebody. I don't look that nice, but I don't drop videos.
No, I've never got into the video side of it. Maybe at some stage.
I don't think I'll ever do it, actually. I mean, Delon does a great job. Aventador, Gasson, Chef, Prometio, Churro, they all do great jobs on dropping these videos of things. I just enjoy the live streaming and people on Discord and talking and just,
Yeah.
Unless Jim was going somewhere that he wasn't able to do stuff for a long period of time, then maybe, doing a quick video just to say something before he went and did something. I don't know. But I mean, a live stream is usually the way you roll on a regular basis.
Yeah, and I've been a lot more consistent too. I mean, I've been streaming once or twice a week, so I'm still enjoying it. It's still fun right now, so we're gonna keep on that avenue.
Cool.
So here, Jim, I got a little bit of an update for you real quick. It says, after the conclusion of the 4th series, the gentleman who made the show confirmed it would take another 3 series, 7 in total, to complete the story to the point that he wanted to do. Because so basically the whole storyline is they want to end the show in 1940. They want to end at the end of the decade. So
it's 1925, I think now.
So they're gonna go till 1940, and they said I guess the first air raid siren in Birmingham is gonna be the end of the show because they don't want to go into World War II, I think.
Right.
So that's pretty much so. But they said to do that, they would have to do 7 seasons, and they've of course only done 5. The only thing that they don't say is what's going on with the season 6. At least here, where I'm looking at on Wikipedia.
The thing that I thought was weird, though, was that the season is 6 episodes.
And what's weird about that?
That's what British television does. I'm just going to be honest with you. They do weird 6 and 8 and possibly 10 episode seasons for a lot of their shows. Very strange.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but what's so strange about 6 episodes?
It's not that it's really strange.
They are hour long. I will vouch for that. They are hour long, which is nice. They're not like 40-some minutes.
Right. Well, I'm just used to, usually a television show could, over here, and that's why I guess it's not so much strange as I'm just not used to a series having 6 episodes. It's usually like 20 or something.
Okay.
So not so much weird, but...
Okay, I got a little bit more news here. Okay, so
really?
basically they say that season 6 will pick up immediately right after where season 5 left off. And they did have to close down the filming of season 6 due to COVID-19. So so I would assume some of it's been shot, but the rest of it has not been finished. So that's where it is.
Nice.
Welcome, Sangre.
What's up, Sangre?
I'm just looking through my Titans. I got so many flipping Titans. I need to fuse them. Prestige them.
That's what he's calling it. Real quick, last thing about the show. It says, calling his show, in my mind, the story is the story between 2 wars. Henceforth, the reason, it's the end of the First World War, and then he's going to stop it right before World War II breaks. Makes sense.
So with this next blog that we're getting, Zalon, do you think that they're going to list?
Yes.
Do you think they're going to list the next 2 weeks for Halloween?
They're gonna list obviously this week's event, and I think they're gonna list next week's event as well, which should be the beginning of our Halloween season, I believe.
Because we're supposed to be getting those bone dregs as well, aren't we?
They mentioned about bringing the bone dregs back, and I think they're gonna do it over 3 weeks. I honestly do. I honestly believe that's the case because when we look at the calendar, I'm sorry, not 3 weeks. Because we already know this weekend's not going to be a Halloween event. It's going to talk about next week being the start of the Halloween. The Bone Dregs will probably start on the 19th, that Monday, which is a week from today. The Bone Dregs will run probably for 2 weeks, I would think.
Welcome, Val.
And in those 2 weeks, they will have the Bone Dregs available every day in the altars like we've had previously. And also, they'll probably have them in other events during the week as well. So there'll possibly be a solo relic war. There may be also a theaters of war during that time.
And the ones where you can hit castles and do so many raids and...
Yeah.
So it's basically going to be a 2-week event for Halloween, basically.
Yeah, that's what I would believe, because and they should be outlining this, and that's the reason why the blog isn't going to drop until Wednesday, I believe. And they gave us that date of Wednesday the 14th because they don't want to finalize anything because it's going to be talking about next week's start of the Halloween event. They really want to make sure everything's all solid on everything before they actually come out with it.
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome, Welcome, Peter.
That definitely makes sense.
You know.
But it's going to be I reckon it's going to be quite a fun couple of weeks, to be fair.
I believe some of the old Halloween Titan may be available with the bone dregs, and that's how they're going to re-release, but not reskill some of the old Halloween Titan. Because they did that last year with the bone dregs. Because you could get All Morand and a few other what they considered Halloween Titan.
Okay, so what's this
with the bone dregs?
This special Halloween Titan? What did you say it was? Horde, Corrupted Horde.
Well, it's going to be the Horde Guardian with Corrupted Horde. Yeah, they've mentioned that as well on the last.
See, I'm surprised that they didn't do a Corrupted Horde with Calvarax and his skellies.
Well, there might be still,
a reskill.
Maybe skeletons may be very much incorporated in this Corrupted Horde type. So.
Yeah, I haven't got as many as Zalon has, as far as Titans are concerned. How many have you got in your Pantheon, Zalon? Your Pantheon collection.
Hold on.
I'm just looking at mine now. I got 183 out of 189.
So you're missing 6.
Yep.
I think I'm missing 3.
Wow.
But there's others that have all of them, I'm pretty certain, so I'm sure. I'm close. For a collector, I mean.
Yeah, Chef just posted a video of Lithosaur and the raid boss. Nice. But I do wish they'd bring out the blog on a Monday so we could plan what we're doing. Right, I think it's going to be my last raid boss for a few hours, by the looks of it. Because I'm not refreshing like Zalon did. You still there, Jim?
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, did somebody jump out?
I'm not sure.
I jumped out.
Okay. Ooh, I didn't do it. Uh-oh.
Well, God, like that, you do what you can do, but I mean, you know, the levels start getting harder, so if you're a lower level castle, it's not as easy to get the damage like me or Shepherds along and talks or somebody. But I would just tell you to keep going what you're going, bud. Everything helps out the team.
Exactly. It's a team effort.
Yeah,
it's a team effort.
Lower castles can still do solo builds and still do very well.
Yeah.
Using rage and shield. It's just a simple fact of being able to have the right relics. So.
Welcome, Christian Woods.
Because not having super high level maidens to go in with your Zababa does not mean that you can't do anything.
I don't even take maidens in with my Zababa. But then it's a solo build, so that's all I'm just looking for minimum loss. No, it doesn't, does it?
Oh, Peter, again, 10,000 is great if you're a lower level castle. I mean, you know, every little bit helps it. You're active to help the team. You know, that your range and plus a max player like I get 13,583.
Yeah.
Last one I did.
I think it's about 13,500. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, so I'm getting max damage and you're getting 10,000. Let's say, if we're on the same team, so that's still 23,000 between us. You know, again, it's teamwork and the whole team doing it. It is all good.
Definitely.
Is everybody here coming out with an ice card again next week?
No, never.
Yeah.
Never.
Don't worry, Jim. Your ice guardian's coming in December. Don't you worry.
Yeah, it's gonna turn up for Christmas.
I just wanted to put some more, you know, information out there, see if my name gets used on any other YouTubes.
They'll announce it in the blog. This is just for BMT, the ice guardian.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Maybe what they'll do is they'll immortalize you forever, BMT, on the Titan itself. Like on its buckle, it'll have BMT on it. You know.
On its buckle, that's awful close to its crotch. I don't want it there. No. Put on its helmet or something.
We'll deal with it.
Deal with it.
The BMT and vintage Titan.
This as long as I guess I'm not tattooed across its butt or something. I guess I'm okay with it.
Or we could just put BMT's face on its shield so that people can hit it.
Nice. Then you get the joy of just hitting BMT.
Yeah. Have a good night, Peter. I'm gonna be ending the stream now anyway, but thank you very much.
Oh, now when I get on, you're gonna end it?
Who's that? Oh, Extinction! Wow.
You have to
Yes,
jump
you
one
do.
more if Extinction gets on.
Oh, I can't end it now. He's the first time he's been on my live stream.
Yeah. Special appearance by Extinction.
You're going to have to put that on your thumbnail too, Talk.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A guest appearance.
I said I was going to try to make it to everyone's stream.
Yeah. Oh, is that a bucket list, Extinction?
Yeah, it's a bucket list now. Yeah. There's only one that's like a unicorn.
Yeah. Which one's that?
These.
Ooh, yeah. Now it's going to be a real quest. A real quest to get on YouTube.
So what do you think? What do you think of this event and Extinction?
I kind of like this because I don't have to spend any money on gems.
Right?
Right.
I just let it refresh, and then I think I get like 300,000 by the time it's done.
Yeah, but don't you
That's
think?
without having to spend any gems on the stones.
But don't you think it's a bit boring waiting for 2 hours for a one battle?
It is, but I'm usually playing for like 6 or 7, so I'll be on.
So you're just off doing other things then, is what you're saying?
Well, I'll be grinding in the game.
Yeah, exactly. Also, Extinction is also sending messages in game saying, you know, rallying the troops to make sure everyone's on target.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, he is an officer as far as I'm aware, isn't he, Extinction?
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's Dee's right hand officer, I think.
Yeah, well, there's still like a small handful of people over in NT Hammer that haven't started yet, and I'm sure there's a small handful in a majority alliance just because of how everyone is spread throughout the world and could still be asleep.
I think there's like 4 or 5 on our team that haven't started yet.
And how's War doing on the ranks?
We're already on 4. We probably should have 5 by tonight.
Yeah,
Or we'll be on 5.
I'm probably finishing around noon time tomorrow.
But
How long do you have that for?
I think it's 2 days.
I thought it was 3 days
Yeah.
last time.
Or,
It was, but they started it on Tuesday, Tosh.
Yeah, they started on Tuesday. It's just Tuesday and Wednesday. So since they started it on Monday, it's just today and tomorrow.
Yeah, the last time I think it was Tuesday, Wednesday, and then the Thursday morning, and then it went straight to the end of the event.
Okay.
I believe that's what happened.
But what are they going to give us between Wednesday and Thursday this week then?
oh, crap.
Oh no.
Construction frenzy.
Right.
I was really hoping for DGs in this event because I need more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right at 4,000. I need some. I'm still going to save them until I see whether they're bringing out the next level of 5 stars and what they're going to price them at, if they're going to lower the other ones. But
Yeah.
I still
If it's
need
gonna
more.
happen, it's gonna happen soon. I'm telling you. So.
Well, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at it to happen before the end of the year. I don't know exactly when, but I'm looking for it to happen before the end of the year, which would be nice.
So does anybody have an idea of the Guardian for this Thursday?
Salon's got a prediction.
We're thinking Helga. We're thinking
That's what I was
Helga.
thinking,
I'm thinking Helga.
Because of the little lightning boosters.
Yeah.
Yup.
She's the only one that I know that has Storm Maidens.
There's also Athena and there's also Valkyrie.
Oh, yeah.
They're both Guardians that I don't think they're gonna bother to put in.
Unless they redo Athena, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
She's already had that done though.
Oh.
And she sucked the second time.
Well, maybe Zabava will be like Sagunga, and then Athena will be like the new Storm Maiden. Make everybody mad again.
Yeah, you never know.
So what are you saving up for Extinction? Have you decided what you're saving up for? Your DGs?
I thought about, what's that, Panther one, Grunthor, or Grunt, whatever his name is.
Growth on you.
I think I'll just do relics this time.
Yeah.
Now, was you thinking about getting it just because you're kind of collecting too, or? Just,
No, I mean, I thought he might be, interesting on the fence, but then after seeing people just mow him down, and I mean, no different than Necrosa. So I was like, just a couple of little spells here and there. I mean, they would have to probably beef up his spells, significantly in order for him to make him better, I guess.
Right. And I'll give you a bad shout out, Extinction, because you were saying about a week before the Friday event that you think she could be really good. I remember you saying that in chat.
I thought it would be, since it's going to be a Divine Titan. I figured they both would be like crazy, but I think they underestimated when they released Zabava.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
But after Salon's second testing of the DG Titans, I thought they would change the skills again, but
I think somebody...
changed him a second time, to be honest.
well, they weren't released. There's not a problem in changing them if they weren't released.
I'm not saying it's a problem, but I just think they changed him a second time, release him back to the SDPs, and then, you know what I'm saying? That could just go on and on.
Yeah, but at least
They
they.
got to the SDPs and they tested them and put them out on streams and stuff and videos and
But at
they
least,
changed some stuff once and
yeah, but at least they'd know that they're better Titans once we've tested them.
And to be honest, there's really more people. If they were better, if they changed that health pool, to the defensive and, whatever
You know, I think at max prestige in the Crosa Panthers are like almost 700,000, and it still gets mowed down. I'm talking about 500% off at prestige 10.
Wow.
You know, and then 500% armor, and it still gets mowed down. And you're talking about what? Maybe 200,000 on this new one, and not even close to 500% armor.
Yeah. I didn't realize there was that much on them. So, never mind. They couldn't have done that.
Yeah, but it's weird because if you watch the videos of people taking down the new Titan, it seems like they have a hard time killing the Panthers. And I'm like, well, how come they have it so easy killing mine? And mine has almost double the health and double the armor. And it goes down in a minute.
What, your new Crosa goes down in a minute?
Exactly, like 1 minute and 46 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah, I would have expected more than 3 minutes, to be honest with you.
I would have too. I mean, my Freya lasts longer than that.
Yeah, I tried that twice. Well, yeah, no, I tried that 3 times. I mean, I don't have the Trixie's blade to make the solo build, so I was using Magus, which she still did good. She just, she's not meant for spearmen.
The only thing that went through quickly was Life Spark.
Yeah, then Nergal and Sagunga, I timed out
Yeah.
of them.
You probably should have had more critical or more damage. It probably would have went through.
No, I had 100% crit on Sagunga, but I did it on Nergal.
Yeah, I think Nagal's a lot better than Sadunga.
It's hard to do a crit build on Sagunga or Nergal, though. That's the only thing about it.
Yeah.
But I like Nergal, though, just because you get the 5 Omegas, too.
Yeah, I had the girl in my mini. I pulled that 60K when they had it, and that's what I got, so I was happy.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Anybody... Yeah, I still like Nergal. I still use Nergal.
It's not as windy outside today as it was the other day.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, they buffed him once, but he was talking about buffing Graythorn again after he got re-released. That's what he was
If they would have gave him Omegas, maybe that would have been a different story.
Yeah, Omegas would have been put a new clip on the whole subject.
Like 5 or 6, and I think that would have probably changed the story then.
Oh, we said 6. We haven't had one with 6, No, we have. Whatchamacallit drops.
Who dropped 6?
Human Troop.
Oh yeah, we got 2 of each, haven't we?
What is that Titan who drops 2 of each Human Troop?
Talking about Achilles?
Is it Achilles that drops?
Yeah.
2 archers, 2 spearmen, 2 militia?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
So yeah, we would have. Are you up on a well site?
What?
Are you up on a well pad, a well site or anything?
Oh, no, I'm outside walking.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Exercising.
Oh, that's never good, that is. That's what you got vehicles for. To save your legs.
You gotta get healthy, though.
When you,
I think Tom should walk to work every day. I mean, we're only talking a mile.
I bet he drives a car.
Oh, yeah, he drives. What do you drive, like 3 miles a day to and from work, Fox?
I do about 800 miles a year, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I fill the tank up every 3 or 4 months.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Every week and a half.
I think Jim fills his fuel tank up every, well,
Probably every day.
2 or 3 times a day sometimes.
Yeah, it depends on how far it travels, but
That's true.
2, 3, 4 times a day sometimes. So. I travel more miles in one day than Tosh does in a year a lot of times.
We probably all do.
Zon actually must travel a pretty good bit with his landscaping if he travels. Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
They probably have us.
every day I'm vehicle probably about 3 hours.
He probably mows more yards than Tosh drives in a year. You can put some mileage on mowing. Now, what is it on? I used to do that when I was in my 20s. We do about 30 to 35 lawns a day.
Oh yeah, small, medium.
Yeah.
But some of the large property do about 8. But that's all.
Only ones that I hated was when people had 4 dogs in the backyard and they didn't pick up after any of them.
You broke up a bit. What'd you say?
I said the ones I hated were the people that had like 4 dogs in the backyard and they didn't bother cleaning up after the dogs.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That is the worst. It's not even as much when if it, people that are weed whacking that are in the backyard, they're paying attention. Yep. Stepping in it sucks, but the mowers will get it tired. That's what's.
Yep. You gotta wash them off. I can't count how many times I've caught ladies in the backyard sunbathing.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
They just do that on purpose.
That's your job. I'm okay with that.
There was this one French family that had a huge house, and they were, I guess because they were French, but their women were always help us in the pool. They were like, nope, go back there and mow. I was like, okay, dokie.
Whatever you say, boss.
Exactly. They didn't care. I was like, oh gosh. Yeah.
I'm about to take a nap after this.
I'm gonna get a nice Chinese takeaway, I think.
Chinese.
I think I might just order a pizza tonight.
But I'm gonna end the stream anyway. But thank you very much for everybody turning up in chat.
Yes, sir. Talk good stream as always, bud.
And thank you everybody. Yep. And my special guest, Extinction. Don't make it the last time, Extinction. But thank you very much, everybody, and I hope you have a nice week. And I'll stream again later in the week.